Jimmy Fallon honors his late mother on Broadway debut, A Night to Remember at the Hudson Theatre. On January 28, 2025, Jimmy Fallon, the beloved host of The Tonight Show, achieved a remarkable milestone in his career. His Broadway debut in All In, Comedy About Love, a play directed by Alex Timbers and written by former Saturday Night Live writer Simon Rich. The play explores themes of love, dating, heartbreak, and marriage through a unique blend of humor and heartfelt moments. Fallon, a native New Yorker, had always dreamed of performing on the iconic Broadway stage, and the night was especially poignant for him. Following his first bow in the show, Fallon shared an emotional moment backstage at the Hudson Theatre in New York City, where he honored his late mother, Gloria Fallon, who passed away in 2017. A Broadway debut full of emotion. "I'm a New Yorker, I'm a native New Yorker, and Broadway was always a part of my life growing up," Fallon reflected as he looked back on his debut performance. "It's almost like a sixth borough. It is New York. So to be here is so special," he added in a video shared by People magazine. For Fallon, Broadway is more than just a cultural icon, it's a part of the fabric of New York City, a city that has shaped his life and career. Fallon also took a moment to express his deep personal connection to the art form, remembering how his mother always adored Broadway. "My mom always loved Broadway. If she were here, she'd be so proud," Fallon said, his voice filled with emotion. His words highlighted the significance of the moment not just as a career achievement, but as a tribute to the woman who inspired his love for performance. The evening's performance had special meaning for Fallon, who was quick to acknowledge that he was grieving the loss of his mother. "Today I lost my biggest fan," Fallon shared, referring to the date of his mother's passing. His vulnerability in that moment showed just how much the performance and his Broadway debut meant to him personally. An exhausting yet thrilling experience. While Fallon's Broadway debut was a celebration of his professional accomplishments, it was also an emotional roller coaster for him. He admitted to feeling exhausted after his first performance, admitting the nerves and pressure of taking on such a high-profile role in one of New York's most celebrated theaters. "I'm kind of exhausted, I'm kind of drained because you get so nervous about the part that you do. And you say, did I rush it? Did I rush it?" Fallon confessed, reflecting on the whirlwind of emotions and the intense preparation leading up to his debut. Fallon likened his experience to riding the greatest, most fun roller coaster, one that he was eager to experience again. His words conveyed the thrill and exhilaration of performing live on Broadway, something he had dreamed about for years but never fully imagined would come to fruition in such an iconic way. The joy of performing on stage, surrounded by such talented actors and performers, was palpable in his speech, and his excitement was infectious. The night was not just about Fallon's debut performance, it was about a lifelong dream coming true, combined with the poignant memory of his late mother, who had always been there to support him. It was clear that for Fallon, this was a night of mixed emotions, where the joy of achieving a career milestone was tinged with the sadness of missing a loved one. A limited run for a star-studded cast. All In, Comedy About Love features an impressive cast including Fallon, who stars alongside Hamilton creator Lin-Manuel Miranda, Saturday Night Live star Aidy Bryant, and comedian Nick Kroll. The play, with its unique take on love, dating, and relationships, has drawn attention from theatergoers and critics alike. The talented ensemble brings Simon Rich's witty and insightful script to life, creating an unforgettable experience for audiences. While Fallon's Broadway run is incredibly limited, his time on stage has been a significant moment for fans who have watched his career evolve from stand-up comedy to late-night television and now to Broadway. Fallon's Broadway debut may be short-lived, but it has already made a lasting impact on everyone who witnessed it. Fallon's Broadway journey is set to conclude on February 2, 2025. The run's brevity only adds to the allure of seeing a late-night host like Fallon take on such a monumental challenge. For theatergoers lucky enough to have secured tickets, seeing Fallon live on stage is a rare and exciting opportunity to witness a beloved television personality take on a completely different role in one of the most famous theaters in the world. Tribute to his late mother and her love for Broadway. Throughout the emotional evening, Fallon took a moment to reflect on his mother's impact on his life. Gloria Fallon, who passed away in 2017, was not just a loving parent but a significant influence on his career. Fallon has often spoken about how his mother's support played a central role in his journey to success. "She was my biggest fan," he has said in interviews, and her love for the arts, particularly Broadway, left an indelible mark on him. Fallon's tribute to his mother during his Broadway debut is a reminder of how personal connections can shape one's career and the choices we make along the way. It was clear that Fallon's Broadway moment was not just about his love for comedy and performance, but about honoring the memory of a mother who had always been there to support his dreams. As Fallon's Broadway journey draws to a close, fans are left with a sense of admiration for his bravery in stepping into a new world of theater. His ability to balance comedy with deep emotion, to reflect on his past while creating new memories, speaks to the essence of what makes Jimmy Fallon such a beloved figure. His Broadway debut was a moment of both celebration and reflection, a testament to his dedication to his craft and his enduring love for the people who shaped his life. A dream come true for Fallon and for fans. For Jimmy Fallon, the journey to Broadway was more than just a career achievement, it was a dream fulfilled, an opportunity to pay homage to the place where his career began and to the memory of his late mother. The experience has been a whirlwind of emotions, nerves, excitement, and exhaustion, but through it all, Fallon has demonstrated the same passion and determination that has made him a household name for years. As his Broadway run comes to a close, there's no doubt that Fallon's performance will be remembered as a moment in time when a late-night television host turned Broadway star, all while honoring the memory of a mother who always believed in him. While his time on Broadway may be brief, the impact of his debut, combined with the emotional weight of the night, will leave a lasting legacy for Fallon and his fans. The Hudson Theatre in New York City will forever hold the memory of Jimmy Fallon's Broadway debut, a moment where love, laughter, and remembrance came together to create a truly unforgettable experience.